Hi. So today we're going to talk about one of the problems with presentation that comes from being able to step and punch, step and block, step down and punch, step down and block in a coordinated manner where the foot hits the floor at the same time that the arm extends. A lot of times when these things happen, it's not necessarily just a cue that you just tell them to fix it and they fix it. And we'll demonstrate a little bit. So let's do a step and block, step and block. Okay, let's do it incorrectly. Okay, and now do it correctly. Okay, same with a Chrissy. You want to do a step and punch for me? Okay. Okay, now do it correctly. Okay, cool. You want to do the other side? Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, now the opposite side in a coordinated movement, go. Yeah, see, that's still a little behind. So basically, let's do a Kumgan. We have an issue in Kumgan too. All right. So we're up here, and now watch the step down. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what we have is we have the athlete splitting the upper and lower body, and a lot of times, if you can cue your athlete and say, okay, please block at the same time you step or punch, and they really understand it, and they've been in this a while, then it should correct itself immediately. In other words, the next rep they do should be right on. If it's not, and you struggle with it, and you will with some athletes, there's a disconnect, and the disconnect is a motor program. It's not just them being cued. So consequently, we do a lot of core training, but you can take some of your other strength training, some of your core training that have coordinated movements in them, and you can actually get very exact in terms of your requirement and demand on the technique, and create that motor program that actually carries over into that blocking, punching, stepping technique that we're looking for. So, Christy, why don't you come out and let's do the first one. We just reuse this as a stability ball, Swiss ball. Yeah, come on back here. Swiss ball rollout. What she's going to do, she's going to put her forearms on the ball. Now, the key here is to have kind of a little box. There's kind of a square nature to this. Now, she's going to recruit. She's going to have a perfect lumbar curve. Her head's got to be in the right place. Puts her tongue on the roof of the mouth so it supports her head. And she's just going to roll forward with the ball. Okay? Now, show me the broken pattern. You can see the disconnect, just like it was. And do not move your hips first. Yes, that would be the pattern in her punching. So now to correct that, to create this generalized motor program in her head, we want to make sure that when her elbows move, her hips move at the same time. So this is one coordinated upper-lower body activity. Okay, go. One more. Now, you don't want her to extend. You want her to maintain this, okay? And then back. Okay? This is one way. This is also very good for a sagittal plane rectus abdominis exercise. It will actually make the rectus abdominis partition. You'll feel it from one end to the other. It's an extremely good exercise. Okay? Now, the other thing that we want to look at is another exercise you can do is you do it on the floor. You're laying on your back. So what Jim's going to do is he's going to pick his hips up and pull the ball in with his feet. Now, he's going to do it in an uncoordinated way, similar to the uncoordinated step down and punch that he did when he was performing that Kumgan technique. So go ahead, Jim. Yeah. Okay, now pull the feet and pick the hips. Yeah, that would be the broken pattern. Now, the way to fix this is to now, when his feet pull, his hips come at the same time. So everything comes up, go. Yep. You can even push your hips a little sooner, pull. There it is right there. That is the pattern. One more time. And you go all the way to the floor. Now, this is not only a hamstring curl, you'll feel it in your hamstrings. You'll feel it in your butt. It is extremely good. And while you're doing this, pulling in your transverse abdominis or sucking in your belly button, your umbilicus, will tend to localize and help stabilize or turn on the transverse abdominis, which is a muscle around your waistline, and it will help stabilize your hip line while we're creating this motor pattern. The rep loads on these two exercises should be somewhere in the, will they be higher? So you want to go 10 to 15 reps. This is very cellular. So you want to make your time. So her rolling out in a rollout, or Jim doing a hip extension. The tempo here might be 2 seconds up, 1 second transition, 2 seconds down. So it'd be a 2-1-2 tempo, and you would do anywhere from, say, 2 to 4 sets of these in your particular workout. Okay? I think that's it. Thank you very much.